Well, we've spent a few days hiking around Joshua Tree National Park, and it's absolutely amazing for artists to paint. This park encompasses beautiful vertical rocks and wonderful horizons. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to take my palette and I'm going to squeeze out my three basic colors: cobalt blue, alizarin crimson, and cad yellow light. Now you can see I've already established a pencil line for my sketch, and I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to start laying my base color all over my mountain. These Joshua trees are absolutely amazing. Each one of them is a little bit different than the other. What I was amazed about traveling throughout this park is the variety of shapes that these trees come in. I find that when you're traveling around and you're making sketches, it's good to look at things in abstract form, and these trees absolutely encompass every abstract form you could possibly imagine. This granite has a wonderful rich reddish hue to it, and I want to lay that in first. And what this will be is the shadow tone of these rocks. Then we'll put in the highlight tone. Now with the base color of my mountains in, we're ready to start working on our sky. We're going to take a palette knife and with white mix these three colors. And we're going to squint our eyes, and what we want to do is we want to compare the sky color to the base color of our rocks. I'm going to lay it right up against my rock, and I want to see if the contrast between my dark color and my light color are vivid enough. And in this particular instance, I want to add a little bit more white. It's amazing, we're just 90 miles east of Los Angeles, and in the Channel Islands episode we were at 90 miles west of Los Angeles. And in between these beautiful quiet parks is one of the most densely populated area in America. Now what I've done is that I've purposely brought this mountain into my composition a little bit more. There's a little bit more space between the two peaks, but I really want to give the viewer the feeling that they're within this magnificent canyon. Now I'm going to add a little bit more gray in the right hand side of my canvas, darkening it, because the light will come up over the horizon on the left hand side. Now with that done, we want to actually start putting in some of these little cactuses that we find in our foreground of our painting. And what makes these little cactus are the little thorns at the end. There's a lot of little tiny cactus all throughout this area, and you could take some time wandering around, see what kind of cactus there are, and add them into your painting. I'm probably going to go and put more detail in a pencil sketch, and then in my studio recreate them a little bit more accurately. Of course, one of the most interesting things about the Joshua tree at this time of the year is this wonderful blossom that it produces at the very top of the tree. Now this is made up of a cluster of little flowers, and there's a bright little highlight on the very edge. Also, there's some suggestion of little tiny blooms. This is just to remind us that yes, we were indeed here during the springtime. The desert is a beautiful place to go to in springtime. It's amazing how much alive it really is. And now with all of our detail done, we're ready to sign the painting and conclude this wonderful day at Joshua Tree National Park.